Don't get frustrated. Just look at all the pretty rocks. So many beautiful rocks. That's a nice thing to find on my way out. Hey everybody, it's Kate from KatyDid. Look who I found! It's Montana Rock Mom, and we are going on the river today. My dear sweet husband is going to take us on the boat, and we're going to see if we can find some islands and find some rocks. It's going to be awesome. Come along. Okay, well, as usual, things don't go quite the way I planned. We had some trouble with the motor, and so instead we are going to the rocks over on the other, next to the fishing access, and hopefully we'll be able to find something awesome. Never know. We're just wandering some of the beautiful clean gravel that we have here, and look at that. This is something that is called stockwork, I'm told by my friend Thirstfast. Basically it broke all apart. I thought it was a brecciated rock, but it looks like the lines are not, you know, breccia is sort of like it broke apart and then cemented all together. This looks more like it cracked and then filled in. Anyway, whatever it is, I think it's really, really cool. I thought that this might be an agate, but I think it's probably devilstone. Yeah, I think it's devilstone. Darn. I was gonna be excited there for a second. Oh well, we'll just leave it. We won't even bother digging it out. How do you like that? That'll teach it. Lots of cool rocks, even if they're not agates. Look at this one. This is a conglomerate. It's basically cement, concrete. So this one might even be a piece that was like from an old building or something, because it's kind of got an odd texture that's cementing it. But these are neat when you cut them because they're lots of different rocks. And this one is orbicular basalt, I think. This looks like quartz. I guess the reason I'm saying that is because, no, they're not really orbs, are they? It's probably basalt with porphyry in it. No, clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to look it up. Again, I'm not sure what this rock is, but it sure is pretty. It's hard. Probably maybe some kind of jaspery chert type stuff. It would polish really nicely, but I have so many, geez, that's pretty rocks. I think that I am not going to take it. Montana Rock Mom found the first agate of the day. Let's take a look. Oh, it looks like a good one. I probably walked right over that.
Maybe you need to wash it off.
Oh, that is gorgeous. That is so nice.
Can you see the little dendrites?
Yes, that is just beautiful. Just gorgeous. Very, very cool. Yay, you! Montana Rock Mom found yet another agate while I'm wandering around. Is this a good one?
It's not as good as my first one, but it is so
Oh, I love those.
Oh,
The little glower. That is so pretty.
Right?
That's nice. This is my day to look at stuff and say, ooh, isn't that pretty? This is a piece of basalt, or, well, maybe more like lava. But look at the cool colors in that. Isn't that neat? I thought this was a piece of petrified wood, but if it is, no, I don't think so. I think it's some kind of like mudstone type thing. Look at those like crackly cracks. It's an interesting rock, but not something I want to keep. But right next to it is a itty bitty tiny agate. Nothing like Montana Rock Mom's find so far today. She's showing me up. Oh, this is pretty. Maybe I need to look at the littles. This is probably some devilstone. It's awfully big. Ah, yes it is. It had the right shape, but it's the wrong material. And there's another one that's the right shape, but the wrong texture. This one's super, super smooth. Here's one that I would call a milk agate. These often get pretty darn big. Yes, I just dropped something. Kava really would like to get that drone. Yeah, so basically these are kind of similar to the agates that you find, but the impurities make them opaque, and sometimes they're really pretty. This one doesn't seem to be, but that's kind of fun. Montana Rock Mom has joined me, and so has Mr. Did and the drone. This is a really nice jasper. Look at that. Look at the colors on that. It's kind of interesting. It's got this dark band, feels like it's less hard material. I probably won't take that home because it would be very hard to cut it and have it be polishable because of that softer material there. But I sure like it. Now, this is a piece of jasper that is brecciated, and this is what I mean. It's sort of like a conglomerate, except for it's not all individual. Well, maybe it is a conglomerate and not breccia. Oh dear, there I go again. Now I gotta look it up. I'll put it on the screen for you. Apparently my brain isn't thinking today. This isn't an agate either, but it's pretty cool. It's a gigantic piece of jasper in the hill. Looks like a maybe jasp agate actually, because it's got some colors. Got some colors that are, see there?
Oh yeah, those are my favorite. Jasp agates, look at that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Heck yeah.
That's some good jasper.
That's great quality jasper right there.
You betcha. Oh, it is heavy.
It's heavy.
There's a nice piece of pet wood. It's the first decent chunk of petrified wood I've found today. Got some really nice jaspers, but this is neat. It's got kind of the curve that the wood would have, and I'm sure if you cut that across it would have an end grain. That is really nice. Well, I think I finally found my first agate of the day. That's an interesting rock. Huh, I don't even know. That's like, maybe not, it's agate-y, but that's like not an inclusion. I thought that was banding, but that's jasper. Isn't that interesting? And it's got little red spots in it. That's really, really different. Well, I'll take it. And Kim just found these awesome things. There's this pretty one here, and then this one, like, it's like, oh, that's a nice agate. And then you turn it over and check it out. It's like a barn owl. That's what I think it is. Very cool. It looks just like you, Kim.
Yes, definitely.
If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, click the subscribe button. Also ring the bell so that you can get notified every time I release a video. Then you won't miss a thing. And I just found this really interesting tiny little piece of petrified wood. It is kind of pink. How odd. This is a nice little piece of petrified wood. Nice little chunky chunk. It's a tiny chunk, but look at the details on that. Isn't that cool? I really like that. So excited. We were clambering along the edge here where there's just a little tiny bit of beach, and it was pretty hard walking. I fell down at one point. Well, I kind of had a controlled sit, but and then of course my backpack is so full that it was hard to get back up. Anyway, this beach looks kind of promising, and it's far enough away from the fishing access. Maybe nobody's been here. We'll see. We haven't been agate hunting for a while, and it's the strangest thing. I feel like my agate eyes are closed. Like I'm just not spotting them the way that I sometimes can. And I just wanted to tell you about that because I think a lot of people get frustrated when they can't find what they're looking for right away. And it does take practice. And not only does it take practice, it takes practice constantly. And you know, if you've been out of the loop for a little while, then you might not be able to spot them, at least for a little bit, until your eyes acclimate again. So don't get frustrated, just look at all the pretty rocks. This is just a little piece of chert / jasper. Look how beautiful that is. Tumbled by the river, nice and smooth and colorful. Love it. And right next to it is this pretty little, looks like a flying saucer agate. That's cool. Looks like it's got some bands in there. I'll take a nice close-up later. It's another little piece. You can call it an agate because it has, I can see it's got, ooh, it looks like it's actually got some bands in there, but there's also a little bitty inclusion. Huh. I thought that was petrified wood, but it's actually banded chert. Very interesting. Look who's here! Jim hiked in from far away. He was using the drone, and now he's here. But he didn't bring his sport bottle. Jim just found this piece of jasper that's got some beautiful, beautiful bands in it. So we'll have to take that home and see what it looks like. This is kind of neat. Huh. It's definitely a hard piece of rock. Those little holes, I thought it was a piece of coral at first, but no, I'm just not sure. All I know is that it's coming home with me. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, look how beautiful this is. Look how tiny that is. It's really pretty. It looks almost like smoky quartz. That's like, I thought it was an agate, but I'm just not sure now. Some kind of chalcedony anyway. Wish we could get over there. That looks good. This is just a beautiful jasp agate. Look at the kind of quartzy mix with the red. So pretty. You know, it's been a very light agate day when I start picking up these little guys. They're so pretty though. It's a good day for littles. That is really interesting. Look at the pretty pattern in that. I don't know, some kind of metamorphic rock, I guess. Just, I don't know what kind I would say, but I bet it would be really pretty to cut. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty little agate. Well, it's not huge, but it's an agate. It's kind of pretty. Let's see if we spray it off. Oh, don't! The thing that Jim is always afraid of happened. I was starting to have rocks dropping on my head. Yeah, that's mighty nice. This rock is already wet, which probably means that Montana Rock Mom just looked at it and decided not to bring it along. But I'm just kind of intrigued by this streak of quartz in there, and I really want to see what's inside. Since the Jeep is just a few hundred yards away, I'm going to do it. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it a day because we have to go do something. But I'm super excited to have been here with Kim and Ms. Montana Rock Mom and to have just had a beautiful day on the Yellowstone. It may not have gone the way we expected, and we did have to deal with a little bit of disappointment, but honestly, any day on the Yellowstone is a great day.
Yes, we at least had some gravel, and we did find a few things.
We found some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Some gorgeous jasper, some interesting agates. You found a nice agate. She has the agate of the day. Anyway, so we had a good time. Thank you, Montana Rock Mom.
Thanks.
You say it? Keep on doing. If you love these rocks and want to share in the treasures, check out my Etsy store at KatyDidRocks. The link is in the description below. Thanks for visiting.